This is gonna be good.
JJ. live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the show today. We made it all the way to... Oh my goodness, we got stuff.
5'2", eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other foes. Has anybody seen my gal?
Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, I bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she coo?
Has anybody seen my gal?
Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. Welcome to Monday's show. We are live here. Thanks to our wonderful folks here at Link Senior. Visit linksenior.com. My name is Steve Summers. We're broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun. Another live show today for the full hour. America's Songbook, trivia, birthdays, and more right here. Stick around. Here we are.
5'2", eyes of blue. Know what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other beaux. Has anybody seen my gal?
Now listen, now if you run into a 5'2", about the size of my wife, kind of short, diamond rings and all those things, I bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she coo, could she coo?
Has anybody seen my?
Has anybody seen my gal? Oh my goodness, how you all been today? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you had a good one. Oh my goodness, we've got a lot of great music this hour and a lot of great memories as we go back in the hands of time. You might remember this one. Mr. Peter Noon and Hermits did this tune. Listen, people, to what I say. Everybody's got to have their day. And don't you know that everybody's gotta love somebody sometime? Everybody's gotta win a heart. Everybody's gotta love somebody sometime. When you do, I hope you never part. I once found love just like you. But then he came, he might come to you. And don't you know that everybody's gotta lose somebody sometime? Everybody can part. Everybody's gotta lose somebody sometime. So take care that you don't lose your heart. Take my advice, you'll be happy all the time. Take my advice, you'll be happy and do what I say. Everybody's got to have their day. And don't you know that everybody's gotta love somebody sometime? Everybody's gotta win a heart. Everybody's gotta love somebody sometime. When you do, I hope you never part. Listen, people. Listen, people. Love that song. Hermits from days gone by. Many moons go. Here we are, Monday together. Give me the beat. Come on. You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain. dawn it wants to share. That's something rare. And that's sidewalks and the streets, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. And our love will never die, because we'll see the mountains crumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way, that's the way it's meant to be. All around I see the purple shades of evening. All around the shadows fall, and once again you're in my arms so tenderly. The sidewalks and the streets, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. But our love will never die, because we'll see the mountains crumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way, that's the way it's meant to be. The sidewalks and the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. Our love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way, oh, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way, oh, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way, yeah, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way, that's the way it's meant to be. Yeah, that's the way, that's the way it's meant to be. Check it out. There you go. Love that song, Unit 4+1. Love that song going back a little ways. It was a song that wasn't a huge hit, but we like singing it on this show anyway. Did you have a good weekend? I hope you had a great weekend. I'm so glad you're with me today. It's always a joy doing this show. Coming up in about, I would say 19 minutes from right now, we have our trivia today. Also, what happened today in history on the way as well. How many of you guys know who this guy is right here? How many of you guys know who this guy is? Wow. He's got a birthday today. And he also gave me a cold one time. True story. Branson, Missouri. My wife and I go to the, what is it, the Moon River, was that the theater or was it a different theater? Anyway, he was performing in concert. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Bill Medley. He was performing in concert, went out into the lobby afterwards, shaking everybody's hands, but he was sneezing, and I thought, oh man, he must have a cold or something. He shook my hand. Guess who ended up getting a cold 2 days later? Yeah, me. That's my claim to fame. Happy birthday to this incredible guy right here. Singer, songwriter. What can you say about Bill Medley? The Righteous Brothers. They got their name from a guy that was out in the audience. Even before these guys, he and Bobby Hatfield were ever even famous, these guys said, man, you guys are righteous. And the rest is history as we know it. They call themselves the Righteous Brothers for that reason alone. Of course, Bobby Hatfield met his singing partner while attending California State University at Long Beach. The pair beginning to sing around 1962. In fact, I think we've got a picture of both of them right here too, as well, singing back in the heyday, back in that day, right here. There you go, the duo right there. We got Bill Medley right here, Bobby Hatfield right here. They began singing 1962. First hit right out. You Lost That Love and Feeling, a song produced by a guy serving prison time now, Mr. Phil Spector. That was in 1964. Now showing my age because I was born that same year. Follow-up hits included You're My Soul Inspiration, and of course Unchained Melody. They broke up in like 1968. Appeared together in the 1974 song Rock and Roll Heaven, which was a big hit until they actually continued to appear together until Bobby Hatfield's death in November of 2003. But man, we celebrate and we love the Righteous Brothers so much on this show, and we sure appreciate all of the folks who write us in and tell us how much they enjoy the incredible late great Bobby Hatfield. Of course, we know that song Rock and Roll Heaven 1974 as we go back. Oh, it was a big hit back in the day. We love it. Oh, yeah, indeed. Take it back. Come on.
If you believe in forever, then life is just a one-night stand. gave us rainbows. Janice took a piece of our hearts. Otis brought us all to the dock of the bay. Sing a song to light my fire. Remember Jim that way. They all found another place to play. If you believe in forever, then life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, well, you know you got a hell of a band. Remember Bad Leroy Brown? Hey, Jimmy touched us with a song. Time won't change a friend we come to know. If Bobby gave us back the night, well, look out, he's back in town. They'll find another place, and name it one big show. If you believe in forever, then life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, well, you know you got a hell of a band. There's a spotlight waiting, no matter who you are. 'Cause everybody's got a song to sing. Everyone is a star. Everybody is a star. If you believe in forever, then life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, well, you know you got a hell of a band. If you believe in forever, then life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, well, you know you got a hell of a band. If you believe in forever, life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, then you know you got a hell of a band. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let's go back. Singers made this song a big one. There's a new world somewhere they call the promised land, and I'll be there someday if you will hold my hand. I still need you there beside me, no matter what I do, for I know I'll never find another you. There is always someone for each of us, they say, and you'll be my someone forever and a day. I could search the whole world over until my life is through, but I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. I walk through the storm, you'll be my guide, be my guide. If they gave me a fortune, my pleasures would be small. I could lose it all tomorrow and never mind at all. And I should lose your love, dear. I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you.
just great balls of fire. By the way, how many of you guys know who this guy is right here? Let's see if we can get him up on the screen. There you go. Smiling face right here. Oh, he was the great one, man. This guy right here. What can you say about Brook Benton? One of the great R&B artists of the time. Born in the state 1931. His first song went all the way to like number 28 called Endlessly. 1979, he actually came out with, this is years later now. 1959, and then years later, 1979, he ended up doing his biggest hit. Talk about an artist who made such a change. Unfortunately, he passed away on April 9th, 1998. But ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Brook Benton, born in the state in 1931. We love Brook Benton music and love his sound. I think his sound will probably just live on forever and ever and ever. Here's that song that goes back a little ways. You might remember it. My suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rain falling, seems I hear your voice calling. It's alright. Rainy night in Georgia. Rainy night in Georgia. Seems like it's raining all over the world. Feel like it's raining all over the world. Neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. Of the train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. Rainy night in Georgia, such a rainy night in Georgia, but I believe it's raining all over the world. Feel like it's raining all over the world. How many times I wonder, still comes out the same. No matter how I look at it, it's life. You just gotta play the game. In a boxcar, so I take my guitar to pass some time away. Late at night when it's hard to rest, hold your picture to my chest and I feel fine. Oh yeah. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Baby, it's a rainy night in Georgia. I feel like it's raining all over the world. Kinda lonely and it's raining all over the world. Oh, you've been lonely, people feel like it's raining all over this man's world. Yeah. Raining all over the world. Oh, yeah. Raining all over this man's world. Happy birthday, late, great Brook Benton today. Oh my goodness, love us a Brook Benton on this show. Also, one of our favorites here, too, on this show is a guy that I can't believe he's still out, still, after all these years, touring. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Tom Jones. Let's go back. If I had fake chest hair right now, I'd put it on my chest. All right. Oh, yeah. Love is like candy on a shelf. Wanna taste, so help yourself. Sweetest things there for you. Help yourself. Take a few, that's what I want you to do. You're always told me repeatedly, very best, life is free. If you want to prove it's true, baby, I'm telling you, this is what you should do. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile will open up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in this world can never buy what I can give. So help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and let us really start to live. Love enough for two, more than enough for me and you. I'm rich with love, a millionaire, have so much, it's unfair. Why don't you just take a share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself. So much. Tom Jones on our show today. We love it. We love it. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, to play a little trivia, shall we? Woo! Oh, yeah. Time now to play trivia. We love playing trivia on our show each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the half hour. We do it. Thank you so much to the wonderful folks over at the Trivia Channel for making it happen. And so I get kind of things straightened up here in the studio. Always have to do a little keeping and cleaning as I go along here. If I could have a vacuum cleaner right now, I'd clean this whole studio. Are you already reading the question? I knew it. I'm watching you. Anyway, for those of you who played trivia before, you know how we do it. We ask the questions. We give you 3 separate answers. And, hey, we do it for fun. No, there's no money involved. And, no, we're not doing any of that. So, anyway, we ask the questions. We give you 3 multiple choice. And all you got to do is just guess. And if you get it right, great. If you get it wrong, great. You learn something in the process. That's how we do it. So what sport is central to the film Jerry Maguire? Remember the Jerry Maguire film? What was the sport that was essential, actually central, I should say, to that? Was it American football? Was it baseball, or was it lacrosse? American football, baseball, or lacrosse? First one, let's see if you get it right today. Correct answer is American football. The football. It's a football. By the way, hats off to the Cardinals yesterday. Arizona Cardinals pulled out a win against the Raiders in Las Vegas. It was amazing. Oh, man. Almost had a heart attack. Kyler Murray's going to give me a heart attack before the day's over. During which year was the Battle of Britain? Year of Battle of Britain. Was it 1939? Or was it 1940? Or was it 1941? What do you think? Think about it for a minute. For those of you historians that watch this show on a regular basis, you might know the answer to this one. It was 1940. There it is. 1940. Battle of Britain. Took place between July and October. Battle between the Royal Air Force and the United Kingdom defending air attacks by German Luftwaffe Air Force. There you go. How many ballet dancers featured in Pas de Deux? I love this question. It's what? Some people, when you ask this question, it's like, what? The Pas de Deux? It's the Pas de Deux? No. How many ballet dancers are featured in the Pas de Deux? Is it 1, 2, or 4? Pas de Deux. I know. I did not know the answer to this one until somebody told me the answer, and they said, oh, no. No, I'll tell you how many there are if I can get my mouse working. The mouse is not working. Is the mouse working? The mouse is working. They said 2. Pas de Deux. Get it? Do. There you go. There's 2 right there. Duet ballet, which features 2 dancers. Typically, at Pas de Deux, features a male and female dancer performing ballet steps together. And if it was me, I'd end up walking all over my partner's feet. All right. Let's see here. We're having problems with our mouse today. There's something about the mice. I don't know. We have a mice problem in our studio. They don't function right when they don't have batteries in them. Which of the following describes the flag of Finland? Is it white with a blue cross, white with a red cross, or is it red with a blue cross? What do you think it is? What do you think? White with a blue cross, white with a red cross, or red with a blue cross? Let's see if you get it right. If you said white with a blue cross, you had it right. There you go. That is the flag of Finland. Blue Nordic cross on the white background, representative of Christianity. The current version of the flag was adopted in 1918, shortly after Finland gained independence in 1917. There you go. And that is the rest of the story. All right, which country was Rupert Murdoch born? Spain, USA, or Australia? Spain, USA, or Australia? And many of you guys know who Murdoch Rupert is. Oh, I know Rupert Murdoch. There we go. Spain, USA, or Australia? Actually, I think his 2 sons are now running Fox News. There we go. If you said Australia, you had it right. How many got it right? Did you? Good. There he is. Born in Australia, March 1931. March. There you go. All right. Next question. Buenos Aires is the capital of which country? Is it Chile, Argentina, or Bolivia? Chile, Argentina, or Bolivia? If you said Argentina or Argentina, did I say it right? Why am I there? Argentina. Say that. Say Argentina 5 times really fast. Argentina, Argentina, Argentina. Anyway, Buenos Aires is the capital of Argentina. The city was established in the 16th century and was a metropolitan population around 14 million inhabitants, and that was in 2010. It's far beyond that now. All right, what role was Robert Burns best known for? Was he a poet, a scientist, or a sportsman? We're talking about Robert Burns. What was he best known for? A poet, a scientist, or a sportsman? Let's find out. See if you get it right. If you said a poet and didn't know it, you got it right. There he is. Robert Burns, best known poet, lyricist, widely regarded as the national poet of Scotland. His poems were humorous, and he would typically use small subjects to express big ideas. And there it is. I know. It went by really quickly today. All right, how many got most of them right? Be honest. I'm watching you. Did you get most of them right? Seriously. Did you? Good for you, Smarty Pants. How many got half of them right? Half? All right, nice. How many got a couple right? And that's cool. That's okay. Great. All right. We'll do it again on Wednesday on the half hour right here. Let's see. We need I think, did we get one of them? We did? We did get one sent in? You're kidding me. Oh, Suzanne sent that one? Okay. All right. Here we go.
Is this another of your morbid jokes?
All right, Suzanne sent this joke in. And by the way, for those of you who watch this show and You can send in your jokes to me anytime. Feel free to do so. Just write ssthevocalist@gmail.com. ssthevocalist@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Tell me your name, what community you watch the show from, and if you have a joke, great too. We love to hear from you. Give us your funniest one. Suzanne wrote this one in. She says, what's brown and sticky? What is brown and sticky? When I saw this, I was like, oh no. What is brown and sticky? She says, a stick. A stick. I know. I said the same thing. Brown and sticky? I wasn't thinking about a stick. Suzanne, thank you for that joke. Remember, you can write in anytime. Feel free to do so here. We appreciate it. Let's go back. I remember the day of just keeping time and hanging around those sleepy towns forever. Those back roads, they're empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream, we cut it to fit. When I saw you, I knew we'd go together like a wink and a smile. Oh, leave your old jalopy by the railroad tracks. Get a hip, double dip, tip-toppy, two-seat Pontiac. You can rev her on up, don't go so slow. It's only green lights, all right. We go together like a wink and a smile. Oh, give me some fake saxophone. I love it. Like a wink and a smile. I've never played the horn in my life. We go together like a wink and a smile. Oh, now my heart hears the music. Such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. Now this is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, light of your eyes, so far away from yesterday. Together, like a wink and a smile. We go together, like a wink and a smile. Oh yeah. We love it. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond that shore. Oh yes, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Come on.
beyond a doubt. Ha, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond that shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea. And never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing. So long sailing. Bye-bye sailing. Without a captain. Oh, you can go now. Oh yeah, love that song. The late, great Bobby Darin on our show today. Oh my goodness. By the way, speaking of late, great entertainers, how many of you guys know who this gentleman is right here? We got another birthday. We had a lot of birthdays on our show today. What can you say about Nick Massey that hasn't already been said? This guy, for the American rock and pop group, you might remember him from the Four Seasons. They had the 1960s hit Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, Walk Like a Man. 1976 hit, December 1963. Oh, what a night. Of course, one of the best-selling musical groups of all time, having sold over an estimated 100 million records worldwide. Unfortunately, Massey passed away December of 2000. We'll never forget that. But ladies and gentlemen, the late, great Nick Massey celebrating his birthday today. And I thought, you know what? Why not head to the doctor after the show, after singing a little soprano, shall we? Here we go. The world isn't coming to an end. Because walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man for sun. No woman's worth crawling on that earth. So walk like a man for now. Because walk like a man, fast as I can. Walk like a man from you. I'll tell the world, forget about that girl. Walk like a man from you. Walk, 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 walk.
History. September 19th, 1777. In upstate New York, a turning point during the American Revolution. The Continental Army defeats the British in the first of two battles of Saratoga. American victories in both battles convinced the French to aid the revolutionary cause. 1881. In New Jersey, President James Garfield dies of wounds inflicted by an assassin 2.5 months earlier. Vice President Chester Arthur becomes president, serving the rest of Garfield's term in office. 1934. In New York City, Bruno Hauptmann is arrested for the kidnap and murder of the infant son of aviator Charles Lindbergh. Hauptmann is later convicted and executed in New Jersey for the crime, insisting to the end that he's innocent. 1995. In a controversial move, the New York Times and the Washington Post publish an anti-technology manifesto by the Unabomber. That leads to the arrest months later of Theodore Kaczynski for the Unabomber attacks that killed 3 people and wounded 23 others. In 1970, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, the classic TV sitcom, premieres on CBS. Today in history, September 19th. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
Wow. Boy, a lot of history today, huh? September 19th. And by the way, how many of you guys know who this guy is? I always say that all the time. This guy has got to be probably one of the shortest entertainers that I've ever known. Born on this date, 1940, an American composer, singer, songwriter, actor, known for writing and co-writing popular songs, including a number of acts in the 1970s, including Three Dog Nights, just an old-fashioned love song, Out in the Country, Helen Reddy's You and Me Against the World, Tiny Tim's Fill Your Heart, and of course the Carpenters song, We've Only Just Begun, and Rainy Days and Mondays. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to the incredible Paul Williams. Paul Hamilton Williams Jr. I almost said the first, but Paul Hamilton Williams Jr. still with us after all these years, and one of those songs that he helped compose and put together was a song made famous by the incredible Carpenters back in the day. You know what is this one right here? Thank you, Paul. Happy birthday to you.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. I don't belong, walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. It's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me.
The one who loves me.
What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out.
Talk it out.
We know it's all about hanging around. Nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Williams today. Of course, featuring the late, great Karen Carpenter and Richard Carpenter on those great songs back in the day. And you know, we switched gears a little bit. We got a guy by the name of Tommy watching today. Tommy, thank you so much for checking in. I want to thank our wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making this happen. Tommy is one of the viewers at Link Senior through the great distribution network. If you have a community, maybe you have some residents that aren't always able to get out and go down the hall, Link Senior takes care of that with you very, very easily. Contact linksenior.com. Find out how your community can get plugged in. One of our great sponsors here, and we greatly appreciate it. Tommy watching the show. Tommy knows that if we sing a country song around here, you better be ready to wear a hat, because it's a sin where I'm from, that's for sure. Let's do this thing, shall we? Oh, we got that San Antonio Rose. Oh, yeah. Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song for San Antonio. With dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all along. It was there I found beside the Alamo, enchanted strangers blue up above, and that moonlit path that only she would know. Still here's my broken song of love. All right, here we go. Moon in all your splendor, no only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my home. Broken song, empty words I know, still live right here all alone. For that moonlit path by the Alamo, and my rose of San Antonio. All right, here we go now. That San Antonio Rose. Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song for San Antonio. San Antonio, where dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all along. It was there I found beside the Alamo, enchanted strangers blue up above, and that moonlit path that only she would know. Still here's my broken song of love. Sing with me now, come on. Moon in all your splendor, no only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my home. Broken song, empty words I know, still live right here in my heart. On that moonlit path by the Alamo, and my rose of San Antonio. My rose of San Antonio. Yeah, going way, way back. Shall we do with it? One more, if y'all ready. All right. Well, life on the farm's kind of laid back. Ain't nothing but a country boy. He getting back early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, simple kind of life never had me no harm. Raising me a family and working on the farm. Days I'm filled with an easy country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, it got me a fine life, got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. The work's all done and the sunset glow. Pull out the fiddle and rising up the bow. Kids are asleep, so I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. That place sounded good enough to end good, but the Lord of my life wouldn't take it very good. I fiddle while I can and I work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well,
Son, let me tell you that's exactly what I mean. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine buck, I got me own fiddle. When the sun's coming up and the gates on the griddle, life ain't nothing but a white bunny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, sir. Live a good life, play fiddle and cry. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, my daddy taught me young, taught me hard and a widow, taught me how to lead to the beat on the fiddle, taught me how to love and to live just a little. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine rock, I got me own fiddle. When the sun's coming up like a cake's on the griddle, life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Woo! Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah! Today. I just love that song so much going back. You know, it's so hard to believe John Denver's been gone for as long as he has. We still celebrate him on our show here, and we so appreciate all the great accomplishments and the great music that he put together so many years ago. As we wrap up today's show, I just want to say a personal thank you so much. I appreciate you. We love you so much. I know that we're not here every day, but we are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And your viewership means a lot. To me, it means a lot to the folks over at Link Senior and the many, many communities, 400 plus communities that tune into this broadcast each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do it with a lot of love, do it with a lot of pride. I want you to know we're thinking about you. Wherever you may be, whatever you're going through right now, remember, it's going to be okay. It is. I promise you, it will. I always feel like that we have a higher power that's in charge, and I always feel like that, you know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. Somewhere over that rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over that rainbow, skies are blue. Dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Well, trouble smelled like lemon drops way above those chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over that rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Thank you, friend. I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless, and I will see you on Wednesday. You all take care of yourselves.
people.